Okay, so we're in the studio and you are on the makeshift tripod, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes. Yeah, 8 boxes, makeshift tripod, and Mum's come back to get the to bring the desk. We've still got a desk in that manager's removing, but it's useful for now to put stuff on so I don't have to like be on the floor. But I'm going to show you a little tour. It's all empty. It's very noisy this way because there's a door to get into the main building here. But we're in the studio and I'm so excited. So let me show you around. I'm going to show you the front door, the Tiffany teal door. Tiffany teal, if you don't know, because people don't know, the colour of Tiffany's, like the diamonds. Tiffany teal. I'll just show you. Okay, so studio vlog. Can I do it this way? Oh, okay, I'm going to turn it around. So I just put on my bag. This is all the boxes. This is all fabric. We've got the Kallax shelf that's going to go here. And we're going to put the laser here, and that's the letterbox chute. That we're going to cover that up though, because or we might use it as like a secondary fume exhaust with the laser. We've not decided yet. I've got a whiteboard, and we've got room layout temporarily, and Mum's going to build me a design wall on wheels so that what we can do is it can live here. And then when people come in for workshops and stuff, it can be pulled across so that, you know, like the laser and the printer and the computer and all the techie bits is out of the way. My desk is gonna go here. Manual zooming out. My desk is gonna go here. And the desk for classes is gonna go here, but they're just takedownable from IKEA. So that's that. So it's not going to be like full of stuff unless I need it to be. And then we can have like a little shop on the Kallax and whatnot, and we're going to have a brew station over here. That's where the fuse box is. Sorry if you get motion sickness from all this turning around. I'm going to show you outside now. Okay, so this is the front door. That's the front door for the main road. It's completely pissing it down, so we're not going out there. But this is the main door. Tiffany teal. And we're gonna sort like this out so you can't see in. They put the privacy glass in the wrong way, like the foil. We're gonna get a new doorbell. Ugh. The carpet is like, it's gorgeous, it's dead plush. We need to back it and whatnot, but so it's a bit of a squeeze for the door, but that's good. We're going to get rid of this sign, put my sign and everything up, and we're gonna studio. So right now I'm gonna phone up and deal with the internet people, and also the battery's dying, so that's good timing. And I shall turn the camera back on when I got something else to say, and when more stuff comes. So she'll see you in a bit. Hello again. So I've talked to the internet lady. Hi Elena, if you're watching. I told her to watch YouTube because she wanted to do a quilting. So hello Elena, if you're watching. And so I've got that sorted out, so that's really good. That should come on Monday, if not before, because I'm dead excited. I'm so excited. And I've got the studio sorted out, and Mum's coming up with the desk and some more bits and bobs in a minute, and or maybe in a bit. I'm just gonna wander around. It's dead noisy out there, see? Dead noisy. We're gonna sort out the different window film so that it's private, and we might even have it like half opaque and half not opaque, because I don't really need to see out. And then I'll show you what it looks like with the light off, but this is like all the lights turn off. all the lights turn off when the lights turn off, but I'm gonna have lamps as well. So I've got 2 Katie Barnes lamps. Katie Barnes makes awesome, the absolute best nail supplies, and obviously nail technician, but also quilting. And so I've got 2 of her lamps, which I highly recommend for quilting, by the way, and I have a code and all the things to get a discount off it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with the light off, and it'll be dark, but I'll have lamps eventually, so it'll be nice and cozy, nice and cozy. So that's with the light off, and it's like, obviously it's really dark, but I've got so much space. I'm dead excited, and Amazon delivered, I got laser rubber to make stamps. I'm going to put the light back on so you can see. And then oh my god, terrifying. And I've also got some whiteboard markers, and these are wet erase markers, so I have to get it off with a wet cloth. But I think that would be really good, because then I can like draw things like permanently on the whiteboard, and that'll be really fun. And I'm going to get one of them flip charts so I can like, this is how you do stuff. And eventually what I would like is to get like a screen, but because this is the only proper wall, like solid wall, the others are hollow, so it's probably going to have to be on that screen, that wall. But my sister's got a projector, so I might be able to borrow her projector, you know, to put on, so like when I'm doing classes, if it's a bigger class, because I think we could definitely fit 6 people, but hopefully we might be able to fit more. But you know, like instead of everyone like crowding around a sewing machine, because it's dead tricky. I don't know why I'm standing so close, because then I have all this space. Oh, let's change the angle. Yeah, okay, we're changing the angle. So, yeah, we could definitely fit 6 people in here, but we might be able to fit more. But also, even if we got 6 people, it's still, you don't want to crowd around a sewing machine to see what I'm doing. So I thought it might be fun to like set up the camera and have a projector. So, and I'm going to think about layouts, because that's what we're doing in my teaching course. If you don't know, I am going to, I'm at college doing, in the evening, doing evening classes, learning how to be a teacher, and that's really fun. And we talked about different layouts for a classroom, and I think obviously it depends more for actual teaching in an educational setting, but it's like really fun for figuring out like how we can set it out like in here. So, and then I forgot to change the battery, so the battery's going, and I'm gonna have to wander around, and I need to bring my keys, which are here. This is my dangly, fox dangly by my friend Ellis, and a lanyard by Ellis, but it's too small, like it's like here. I like a longer dangly, so it's going to be a dangly for the dangly, so I'm going to make one. But I got all the keys and all the things, so I'm going to have a wander around and find out where the toilet is. I think it's only through there, but I'm going to find out where the toilet is. And should be back in a bit when we've got more stuff to do. Okay, so I've decided that instead of me just sitting here for like half an hour waiting for Mum to come back, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to start organising some of the boxes of the fabric, because I bought a bunch of fabric. Let me find it. Well, it's behind the boxes. Let me get it. The desk is hard on the knees. I got a bunch of fabric from Abercans the other day on Saturday, on Valentine's Day it was, and I bought a bunch of fabric for workshops as well as some from my own stash, but I'll show you what they are. So it's in my bag, because I'm going to put it in, I've got a big box down here. So we've got this yellow, this one, and we've got this pattern teal, like a teal. We've got some, this is like blender fabric, can't remember what it's called. Got this purple, like a pinky purple, like a violet pinky purple grid, like a wonky grid, which is fun. I've got this giant word search type fabric, and the fabric is in gold. The words in the word search is gold, and that's really pretty. And some coral, like textured coral fabric. I've got some pink, I love pink. I've got some of this, and this is, no, I'll show you the one. This is the one. This is from Joann's fabric in America, and it's the keepsake calico, and my lovely friend and quilt mom, Crystal, she said that she loves the keepsake calico, and I agree. It feels really soft and lovely, and I can't believe that I found Joann fabric in Manchester. And I also found some Missouri Star fabric with all like the Tuck the Duck and that sort of stuff, but it was like very American, and I was like, I'm not even going to buy like a little bit of it. I've got this because I don't want that. But I was like, I'm going to keep an eye out for more Missouri Star fabric and lots of Joann fabric and whatnot. I've got this lovely turquoise with like little dots and over. I'm not going to tell you the name of all the brands because I can't be bothered. But I've got this dark blue, which is so pretty. I've got this one. I think this is the first one I picked up. It's like tessellation grid in like stars. This is pretty. I got this one, which is not batik, but it very much gives the vibe of batik. Like florally grey scale, grey blue scale, like a Payne's grey type thing. I got some more yellow, like a sort of like a Moda Grunge, but it's not Moda Grunge. It's Brother Sister Design Studio, copyright, sing-a-song. Cute. I got this, which I think is really fun for like, you know, like bright pops of colour. This bright green, like lime green dot, like a half-tone dot, which is really fun. And then I've got this purple, which is like ombre purple, you know, open it up. This, isn't that pretty? And then it's got like silvery sparkly bits, so that's really fun. And I got the same one in a bright blue, like an electric blue. I'll open that up again as well. This with the silver sparkly bits, metallic-y shine. So all of those fabrics is going to be for workshops and kits and stuff until I can buy some more. And then I've also got some in my own stash. Let me move you there. What can I find? Got, what's that email? got, this is some of my stash, so not all of this is going to be in the kits, but some will be for kits and workshops. This is, if you watch my fabric haul from a few months ago, maybe even last year, year before, this is rhubarb and custard batik. Isn't that so pretty? And like stripy. Lots of pinks and golds of pinks and yellows. And I think that's really pretty. It's sort of stripy. So I like that. We've got some of that. We've got another batik, which is this rainbow one. I've not used this at all. I've just not had the chance. I think I cut it in half. But this rainbow. So that's fun. Watercolour batik. I've got some of this left. And I've got some of this left. Wildflowers. And then I've got, this is left over from my budget quilt, which I'm going to change how I'm doing it. I am still doing it, but I'm changing how I'm doing it. I've got loads of this pink grunge. This is all Moda grunge because I think it's cool. I've got some lilac, pinky lilac, Moda grunge. Got yellow, Moda grunge yellow, and so I know I've got quite a bit. I've got this salmon pinky orange, which is really cool, and some burgundy. And then I've got some metallic orange. Look at that with the gold on. Isn't that really cool? So I've got all of that fabric for like us to use in workshops and kits and stuff. And then I've got, oh, and I've got some black, some grey of the Moda grunge as well. But not lots of that because I didn't buy lots of that. And then this is a quilt I started that I've not finished yet. It's not finished. This is going to be a baby quilt. So that's really exciting, and I've got a whole jelly roll of that somewhere in this mess of fabric. But then, so I'm going to put that into the bigger boxes and stuff now, and then Mum's bringing up the desk, so we've got the desk to put in. So, and the manager's going to get rid of this desk in probably tomorrow because I've told him to get rid of it. So he's going to get rid of that for me, and then I can just start organising. And what I'm going to do is on the side of the kallax or some sort of shelf is I'm going to put holes in to put all of my rulers, because I want like somewhere that I can put all my rulers so that I can see them instead of just being in a box. And then I can get rid of this box, I'll use it, repurpose the box and put it in for use it for something else, but I'll be able to see and use all of my templates. So yeah. So I shall catch you up in a bit, but I hope that you've enjoyed seeing the fabric. I'm going to organise it all. I can't do like a fun montage because you're on like 10 boxes plus the big one that I need to get to, so but I think we'll be here in a minute, so I'm going to put all the fabric back in the bag and then we'll do a fun video montage probably tomorrow. So yeah, but it's that exciting, isn't it? I got a studio. I got so much space. It's so much bigger than my bedroom. My bedroom is 6 foot by 8 foot, so the bed is 4 foot, obviously. So then I've got like, there's so much space for my desk. So I'm so excited. I'll be able to use my big rotary cutter and I'll have so much more space, and I'm so excited. And I can twirl. Let me take my keys out because it's making me lopsided. I can twirl. I can twirl in my studio. It's going to be fun. Right, see you in a bit. Hello, so I'm in the studio. Let me turn that around. Does not do anything. Yeah, so I'm in the studio. Ignore my dishevelled appearance. I'm tired. I'm just making a plan for the day on my whiteboard. Let me turn you around. Let me move you so you can see more. Oops. Got my whiteboard. This is my tripod I've not used for a while. I don't remember the last time I used it. It was too big to go in my room. So I'm just making a plan for the day of what to do, and I've got a lot of sorting out to do. Let me take you off here. It's all very confusing. Right, okay, so hello. So I've got my whiteboard of what I'm doing today. I've got a lot of sorting out to do. I'll show you. So this is my studio as it currently is. I've just brought and dumped all my stuff. I've got my lunch. I got tea and milk and everything. I've got a lot of sorting out to do. That table broke in the corner, the lac side table that broke. I've got more shelves coming from home to organise. I've got my laser cutter in the corner. I'm going to sort that out, and I've got other bags of stuff I need to sort out, but I'm just going to pile it up nicely so that when the shelves come, we're going to bring the shelves tomorrow or on Thursday, then I can organise. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've got to sort out all the stuff. I've got to clean the vac and then I can back up. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. So you can watch me do that as entertaining as that probably is not, but that's the plan of what we're doing. And I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod, that's better. So I'm just going to set up the tripod differently so that you can just see me sorting out, and I've got an idea for the music that I want, but I don't know if I can. But if I can, then that would actually be brilliant, because it's from one of my favourite TV shows, so that would be fun. But yeah, I'm going to make a brew because I'm really thirsty, and I'm just going to sort out and bring you along with me. I've never done a studio vlog before, so I don't know how that will be, and this is the first time I've got no makeup on, which is a bit scary, but there's real life in it. So, right, see you in a minute. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, so I've sorted out everything, I've just had a little bit of a break with a cup of tea, and I've had an apple, and now I'm going to sort out the printer, which is here, and I'm going to sort out the laser so that I can have something doing while I'm doing computer stuff, keep an eye on it, and set it up for the internet and whatnot. So I thought I'd show you, because I didn't really get a chance to show you that bit at home. So yeah, so let's do that bit. The printer's being annoying, so I'm going to connect to the laser. Okay, so we're going to do that. Might put you higher so that you can see everything too. Okay, so I'm going to mark the processing area. So from up here to there. End marking. Done. And process. Studio, and I'm just going to get on with some computer work. I know, riveting entertainment right here. Getting on with some computer stuff, and then if I've got time, I'm going to cut some fabric. I just put the lamp on. I turn off the big light and I put the lamp on, and I'm just chilling out. So, and the phone's still going off. So, riveting entertainment, I'm sure, but I'm just gonna put some music on. I've got my big headphones, put some music on and crack on with stuff. So, enjoy.